Hello, Philippines. There are things in life we cannot live without, regardless of how expensive or cheap they are. We are willing to spend our hard-earned money just to make our lives easier. On the other end of the spectrum, there are expenditures from our hard-earned taxes we give the government. That simply is a waste of time and money. And these are government institutions and agencies we can certainly live without. First, the party list system. While the Constitution mandates the election of party lists to represent marginalized sectors, it has become a backdoor of the political establishment to expand their power. If you think marginalized sectors are properly represented, just take a look at the names of those elected to represent them, and you'll see that there are no real peasants, laborers, urban poor, and indigenous people who are sitting in Congress. What the beef here is all about is that sitting party list representatives receives 100 million in budget each and per year. And for 63 party list representatives, taxpayers are shouldering 6.3 billion pesos a year. And lo and behold, no legislative act was ever passed that would make the lives of the marginalized sector better. Such waste in the 3 years these party list representatives have spent amounts to 18 billion pesos, enough to fill an entire region of socialized housing projects for the poor. Worse, this last election, only 6 party list groups won seats in Congress, which is a cause for celebration, actually. But no, under the Constitution, the 63 party list representatives must still be filled up. Thus, even though only 6 party lists were able to win, COMELEC now has the duty of filling up 57 more seats that you and I did not vote for in the first place. Let me repeat that. The Filipino people will spend another 18 billion for one term for party list representatives that we did not even vote for. If you don't call that a waste of government spending, I don't know what it is. But there's more. Second, the sangguniang kabataan. Perhaps the most shameful performance and wasted government money that you and I pay for are that of the SKs. Can you imagine if a certain barangay has an annual budget of 70 million, 10% of that is given to the SK, equivalent to 7 million pesos a year, handled by teenagers who haven't finished school yet, and for a job that can be done by elected kagawas and kapitan in the first place. Filipinos are spending billions of pesos just for SKs to conduct basketball and volleyball leagues during the summers. Third, the almighty but super expensive Philippine Senate. If you think the first two are expensive, then take a look at the Philippine Senate. Billions of pesos are wasted to do the same type of legislative work as that of a congressman, a provincial board member, a city councilor, and even a barangay kagawad. How many legislators are enough for a country? Last 2020 alone, all senators combined for a total expense in taxpayers' money amounting to 2.2 billion pesos. In 1 year. I mean, isn't 300,000 pesos a month in salary enough to write a bill? But there's hope, Philippines. And that's Senator Robin Padilla. Oh, wait lang ha. Easy, easy. Senator Robin Padilla's sole agenda is charter change and to open discussion for a federal form of government. Hence, in a federal form of government, we can do away with SKs. We can do away with party list representatives. And of course, we can do away with those senators. So his coming into the Philippine Senate actually should be greeted with cheers. All in all, we might be able to save enough money to make college free with subsidized housing for everyone in the country. For Golden Nation Network, I'm Bruce Serrano. Go get them, Robin.